to take what they said I couldn't have. Make no mistake about the one who's on your ass. MC and the reason you can identify trash. The higher ghost writers and you taking up for that. Murder the melody when I introduce the bar. No questions, no challenge when your shit ain't up to par. Can't be legendary if you lacking a legacy. A higher pedigree, dead MCs unsympathetically, hereditarily reckon. Mentally reflecting, vocally perfecting reality's resurrection. The plan is to take over real rap with real sounds. When the turn ups turn down, all that hyperness drown, and the game returns to the form from which it came. Before streams and hit records gave you a name. For retweets and likes, it was quotables and mics. Rhythm and poetry used to turn out your lights. So motherfucker, please get up off of these. You know you have nothing for an MC like me. No way to deny these words were written by the spitter. Since they seem
Yeah. Welcome back to Unpopular Honesty. My name is Cornbread Capone, and sitting with me today, another one, man. I'm gonna tell you about friendships, man. You're lucky in this life if you have friends. You're super lucky if you have friends that you've been knowing for longer than 10 years. This man sitting on the side of me is responsible for the fashion line. You see it. He's also responsible for a mural. Dope ass mural you may see if you're riding downtown BMT. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Henry Art Smith. How are you doing, brother?
Bro, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I can't thank you enough for having me, bro. You know, it's been real. You know, like you said, we've been knowing each other shit since what? I want to say damn near ninth grade, even probably longer than that. So, you know, bro, it's a blessing just to be in Beaumont, man, and showing love back to the hometown, you know.
I appreciate it, man. Tell me about, let's start with the brand, the clothing brand. Let's start there, man. Tell the people about that who might not know, you know.
So, yeah, man, Chidi brand, man. Chidi brand is not just a brand, it is a movement. It is all over the nation right now. I'm in LA, as you can see, even on social media. You go to my IG, man, I have Omar Gooden. I have the Barber twins that run USA Track. They're no longer running now, but I even have a few actors from the hit show The Shop, man, that's representing the brand. So it's all over, man. If you haven't seen it, definitely go follow it on Instagram, Chidi Brand. And also you can look it up on the website, chidibrand.com.
Yeah, man. Well, what about the Mural Fest that recently took place in downtown Beaumont, man? Could you tell people about the Mural Fest?
So the Mural Fest, man, it was actually this past weekend, man. It was from March 2nd through the 6th. It's the first time Beaumont has done something like this, man. You had artists from all over the world that came down. I was the only local artist that came down from LA to Beaumont, which I'm from Beaumont, as everybody know. Man, it was definitely a dope event, man. I can honestly say I'd never seen nothing like that in Beaumont. So it's the first time that they actually put something on like this. And man, I gotta say, man, the city showed love. They showed out, showed support. All the artists that I talked to that was a part of it had nothing but good things to say about the city. Man, I'm looking forward to doing it again, man. It was a nice look.
That's what's up, man. What's the future for the clothing brand moving forward?
Man, the future for the clothing brand moving forward, man, is to take over the world, man. Chidi brand gonna be global. It's not gonna just be a nationwide thing. It's gonna be a global thing. You know what I mean? We not stopping at clothing brand, you know, just clothes. We going to, you know, next podcast, the next hot podcast. We trying to establish, you know, different things for our kids in our urban communities. You know, ways to help them. You know what I'm saying? Get into the School of Arts. Man, there's so many things that Chidi Brand gonna be doing, man. I mean, I'm just looking forward to, you know, building with my team, man, and doing the great things that we all been talking about, our goals that we got on the board. So I can't wait. My leadership programs, you know, for my kids, man. It's like it's so much Chidi got going on, bro. You know, I can't lay it all out to you, but just know, man, some big things that's going on other than just the clothes.
I noticed that you went back to Odom Academy recently. Right. And Did you attend Odom back in the day?
Nah, man, I didn't attend Odom. I actually went to Marshall Middle School.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't a Wildcat. I was a Bulldog.
But yeah, that was some of the community like things that you're getting involved with when you went back to Odom, right?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel it's important, man, to give back to our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, our youth really need us to step up. You know what I mean? Like, when we were kids, we had the L.L. Milton Y.
Right.
We had a lot of the great athletes from Beaumont that went off to the league. They used to come back and do the Alex Dirty camps.
Yeah.
You know, you had coaches such as Coach Dixon, Coach Arthur Lewis, Coach Kenny. You know, a lot of those athletes, just to name a few. You had Mickey Washington come down. You had Floyd Dixon. All these guys used to come back down, man, and actually, you know, lend a hand and get that knowledge back to us, man. So I feel that it's important, you know, for me to give back to my community. Even though it's a clothing brand, man, I still think that this is something to give our kids a different avenue to see if they can do different things other than sports.
That's what's up, man. Now, you're based in LA, and I have a whole bunch of LA related questions because I see the moves that you make in LA, you know, via what you post on social media. Has there been anyone that you met that had you amazed or starstruck when you met them?
Yeah, man, I actually was a little bit starstruck when I met Bill Bellamy for the first time. And the reason why I say that, you know, when we grew up watching MTV, I think it was MTV Yo Rap or something like that, Rap Yo MTV or something like that back in the days.
Yeah.
I remember watching Bill Bellamy interview Pop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I first met Bill Bellamy, man, I was actually at a comedy show out there in LA, man. One of my homegirls that I met out there, she took me to that show, and we went backstage and met Bill Bellamy after the show. And bro, it was so cool. When I tell you it was so cool, bro, like, he showed me mad love, bro, when my homegirl introduced me, told him where I was from, told him what I was doing. Man, he like talked to me like I was just one of the fellas that, you know, he hung out with on a day-to-day basis. And so I was a little starstruck at first, but once we got to talking, man, it was like we just started vibing, and it was just cool ever since, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. I still watch that movie from time to time. I have to ask you one hip-hop related question, even though you're not an artist. I know you still listen to the music. What does Henry jam when he's in his car?
Man, I'm straight old school hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still jam pop. I listen to Method Man. I listen to Biggie. I'm still listening to all old school music, man. You know what I'm saying? That we jammed as kids, man. That music back then, man, just did it just did a lot of different things for me as a kid, man. Growing up, I listened to Mac 10. You know, that's some West Coast artists. And of course, I got to talk about down south, man. I still listen to the old Lil Kiki. You know what I mean? UGK. Can't forget about UGK. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up on Pocket Full of Stone. I remember going to the LL, man, listening to all that music when we'd be partying. You know what I'm saying? Even when we used to throw the house parties back in the day. So, you know, that was our era, man. It was a fun time growing up in the 90s. And so I still jam a lot of that music, bro. And Pac is, of course, my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, that's what we see eye to eye on that one right there. I can't front on that. Well, before we get up out of here, please tell the people where they can follow you or where they can get in touch with you as far as the clothing brand is concerned.
Man, you can follow me on Instagram. Again, that's Chidi Brand, CHIDI Brand. You can also find the brand on www.chidibrand.com. Or you can look me up under Henry R. Smith, man. Like, it's all my social media platforms. And again, man, glad to be here with you, Brad.
Yeah,
it's always been real, fam.
I'm happy that I finally got you on the platform because I felt like it has been necessary that you know what I'm saying, you sit down with me and talk to me. I just want to tell you, from me to you, congratulations on all your success. And I know you have a lot more coming. I will continue to support, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Cornbread Capone on behalf of Henry R. Smith and the Chidi Brand. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. Peace and love. So what was you doing before you started Chidi Brand?
So before Chidi Brand, man, I was actually teaching middle school art, and I was actually coaching football and track at the time. So that's what I was doing before I started Chidi Brand. And then I started initially painting or becoming a professional artist in 2014 is when I said, you know what, I'm about to go into being a professional artist. But let me fast forward, or not fast forward, but rewind backwards. You know, when I was in middle school is where I first started to notice that I had a natural gift for art. You know, my art teacher told me that she wanted to put me in advanced art. I was taking advanced art, and from there, man, you know, is where I really started to, you know, become the artist that I was. And then later went off to high school, started playing ball at Central High School, where, you know, I ended up earning a full scholarship to go off to McNeese State, where I graduated, got my bachelor's degree in visual arts. And so I always knew I had, you know, a talent for art, but I didn't have an idea that it would grow into what it is now. And so, you know, man, it's always been in me. My father was an artist. I had some uncles that knew how to draw and paint. So it was already in the DNA, man. I just had to, you know what I'm saying, fine tune it and put it out in the universe.
Yeah. You brought up Central, man, and I got to ask you about my brother because he did attend Central at one time. How was it when you first met Big E?
Man, Big E, wow, that's a good one, man. Big E was like, he was like a soft teddy bear at the same time. Like, he had a good heart, but at the same time, he was like a gorilla at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was down to earth. You can talk to him about anything, but at the same time, it was a line you didn't cross with Big E. You know what I'm saying? Big E was one of them brothers that, man, that if you took it down with him, he was fixing to bring it down with you, like 100%.
Right.
He was real as they get. You know, I played ball with him, and I saw him play on the football field. One thing about playing football, man, you learn a lot about a person's character and what they will go through or what they won't go through playing on that football field. You know, some cats are not willing to push themselves to that limit. Big E was one of those guys, or one of those players that would push themselves to that level to achieve whatever goal it was for our team to achieve, which is to win championships. And so I really respected that brother, the way he carried himself on and off the field. He was the same person today, yesterday, and forever. He gonna be the same person. Big E never changed up on me. He was always that person, 100% genuine to the heart.
No doubt. Man, you had one of my favorite artists / producers rocking your clothing brand. And when I saw the picture, I was like, incredible. And I'm talking about the musical marvel known on earth as DJ Quick. How was that meeting DJ Quick? Because I've always been a fan of his music.
Man, meeting DJ Quick was like, again, that was one of those situations where I was a little starstruck. You know, because again, we grew up watching DJ Quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? DJ Quick was one of those artists that everybody knew who DJ Quick was.
Right.
And so I never imagined as a kid that I would be meeting DJ Quick. But the crazy thing that I'm about to share with you, when I met Quick through OG Big Mike. OG Big Mike, who I look to as a big bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took me up under his wing, man. When I brought Chidi Brand to him, he like was the first one to actually put Chidi out. So let me give props to OG Big Mike.
Shout out to Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike was the first one that took notice of the brand and put it on blast. And so that's how I got connected to DJ Quick. Big Mike brought me to Baton Rouge, or invited me to Baton Rouge to a DJ Quick and Big Mike concert. Okay, so he came down to Beaumont, stopped through Beaumont first before he went to Baton Rouge, chopped it up with me. I gave him his gear, met him in Baton Rouge, man, VIP section set up and everything. Next thing you know, bro, like after him and Quick performed, they were on stage, you know, just clowning around with the people, whatnot. Big Mike called me on stage. He said, bro, Henry Smith, I need you to come on stage. I came on stage, bro, and he was getting ready to introduce me to Quick, but before he could even introduce me to Quick, Quick already knew who I was, which tripped me out.
Wow.
Quick saw me and immediately he said, "Yo, Chidi, Henry R. Smith, what's up?" And I'm like blown away, bro. I'm telling you, I was like, damn, Quick just shouted me out and knew who I was before I even got introduced. Bro, it was so cool and so down to earth, bro. When I tell you, man, I'll never forget that moment. I didn't have to ask Quick for no pictures. I didn't even have to say nothing. Bro was already showing me love and saying, "Bro, let's get a shot together." So that picture that we took, Quick set that up. He said, "Man, let's get this shot right now." And so big ups to DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Bro, salutes. Like, real talk, bro. Like, DJ Quick got nothing but love for me, always. It's gonna always be that way. So shout out to the West Coast and everything that they doing out there. Everything that they say the West Coast is, bro, is that.
Yeah, man. Do you have any favorite artists from Beaumont? Or the 409 area?
Man, 409 favorite artists. Man, I will say this, bro. Ill Tactics.
Ill Tactics.
Ill Tactics is one artist, bro, that I have a lot of respect from Beaumont. And of course, Brad, I've been following you, bro, for years in the game, watching you do what you do, man. I salute you, bro, because a lot of cats fell off, but bro, you are still making good music and still following your passion. And so, bro, with that being said, you are definitely one of my top artists coming out of Beaumont. And it's a female artist that I want to give a shout out. I believe it's Rakisha.
Kiki D.
Yes.
Shout out
her
Kiki D.
Kiki, man, she is a beast. And that's
Yes.
another one, man, we grew up with, bro, that I seen, you know, just constantly and consistently, bro, just spitting out dope lyrics, bro.
You know what I told Kiki D? I told Kiki D she has MC Light in her. And the reason why I say that is because when she get in front of that microphone, women and men get intimidated.
Yeah, she got
That's only something I've seen with MC Light. Because when she came on the scene, dudes and girls was intimidated of her. She got MC Light in her. I'm going to just leave it at that. But shout out Kiki D. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man. So that's
she nasty with it. She nasty with it.
Yeah, man.
But I also want to give a shout out to the young upcoming female artist that's doing her thing right now, Big Jade.
Yeah,
She's doing her thing, bro. So I want to shout her out. I mean, she making power moves right now in the game for Beaumont. So, you know, any of our artists from the 409, man, that's doing their thing, man, I definitely want to shout y'all out, man. Keep grinding, keep putting in work, keep putting Beaumont on the map. Because, man, we got at the end of the day. We got to support each other.
I just want to shout out to every artist because I've heard about a number of artists. It's not just one. It's at least more than 3 artists that I've heard about who have signed contracts within the last year to 2 years who are from Beaumont. It doesn't get said because we all know how Beaumont is, but I'm going to give you credit and I'm going to give you props for doing what you did because we all know that as far as music is concerned, Beaumont might not necessarily be the best place for that, so you have to leave. But for those artists who have achieved their goals of signing deals and still being within the town or still having the town around them, for that, I take my hat off and I salute y'all. All I'm going to say is I just hope your paperwork right. I hope you got your business game on because it is a business. It's not what we see on television. It is a business. Understand that. Read your paperwork. Be knowledgeable. Lead with your knowledge. That's my, you know what I'm saying, bit of advice for all of y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything that you would like to say to the younger generation?
Man, I think what I want to say to the younger generation, man, is to, you know, man, never give up on your goals, bro. Like, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, keep striving. And most of all, man, in order to get respect, you gotta show respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing in this world is given, it's earned.
Right.
You gotta earn it. You gotta really go out there, man, and put in that work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to where I'm at by, you know, disrespecting folks or, you know, going out here looking for a handout. I had to grind for it. So continue to grind, continue to hustle. And remember, man, as long as you putting that good energy out there, man, this shall come back to you. Keep that good energy out there, positive energy. And I promise you, it will not fail you, bro, if you putting positive energy out there. It's gonna come back.
Please believe it, man. He said a mouthful right there, man. Well, I'm Cornbread Capone, and on behalf of Henry R. Smith and the Chidi brand, this has been Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip-hop music. Damn Chuck.
Yes, sir.
And struck.
Yes, sir.